season strong.
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. And it's Jokic in at the 5. Gobert dishes to Edwards. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. A 3-ball. Nailed from three-point land. Jokic has got 5.
And that time, Jokic having the play created for him. And he obliges with the bucket.
There's the steal. Shot by Gordon, wide open. No good from outside.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
We know very few players in the league, Stan, can put up points with the ease that Michael Porter Jr. can, don't we?
One of the prettiest shots in the league, Kevin. He's got great size, he's got that high release, and he gets it off quick. When he's shooting it well, he can take over a game.
And he rebounds well, too. He does other things in addition to scoring.
Well, that's where he's really improved, doing those other things.
And Edwards with the stop.
Among the best athletes in this league, Anthony Edwards taking flight.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. Now the obvious concern is Nikola Jokic, particularly as a playmaker. Coach told me if Jokic goes off for 40 himself, we can still win if we hold his teammates down. But that's tough when he's hitting those guys in their favorite spots. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Yeah, it seems like Porter Jr. could do even more of this, attacking right at the rim.
Outside, Edwards. Hits it from three-point range. Edwards got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter steal, but not who you want to leave open.
And that one's good by Porter.
And how's that for an answer? Porter Jr. coming right back at the defense.
Here's Randall. From down in the low post, it goes.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down.
And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Spins. Here's Randall down low. Gobert. That shot off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Outside Gordon. Outside for Murray. Pass to Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gordon, the pass to Porter. A three-pointer, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Well, you know, Anthony Edwards has one of the highest motors we've seen. His relentlessness throughout the length of a game is just exceptional. He wears out the entire opposing team.
Jokic finds Gordon. And then jammed down as it goes right over Anthony Edwards.
He is an all-world dunker. Gordon with the monster jam.
And that's a little
little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of them.
Minnesota with the ball. Denver getting their last shot to go. And here's Conley outside. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Denver leading by 7. Outside for Murray. Pass to Jokic. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Minnesota making a switch. Reed's checked in.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Murray with it. Still yet to score. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. The Nuggets on top. They're up by... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Handle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Jokic kicks to Porter. 13 feet away. Not enough on that one as it misses. Timberwolves trail by 7. And looking back, Coach, how great was it to see the Nuggets win their first title back in 2023?
One of the great NBA stories, Kevin. It was huge. It was a moment years in the making. That championship meant so much to the city of Denver and its fans.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Nuggets are an example of how you build a contender from the ground up. Coach Michael Malone says, I'm hoping we can be a blueprint for a lot of young teams, young coaches, and young GMs. Be patient. Let it build the right way, bring in the right kind of people, and you never know what's going to happen. Kevin?
Well, David, you've just triggered a lot of thoughts here. But doing it that way, to me, feels the right way. And a lot of fun to watch their success. And we thank you for the report. That one good for 2. Edwards got 12 points in the game.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Outside Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Wide open look here for Murray. That 3 off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 9. Edwards with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Conley for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Conley's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Here's Jokic. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Edwards can't hit. The Nuggets leading by 6. 21st pick in the 2022 draft, Christian Brown, who won a title with Denver during his rookie year. And their coach, Michael Malone, used him in certain situations, and he flourished.
Well, you know, Kevin, he won a college championship the year before. This guy's played in a lot of high-pressure games, and that is what has given Michael Malone the confidence to go with him. He was ready for those moments.
Ready indeed.
You know, they like Randle to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
It's stolen by Edwards. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And Edwards with the stuff.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Trying to get open is Murray, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And really, Coach Van Gundy, the acquisition of Aaron Gordon for the Nuggets was one of the things that elevated them to the championship caliber team that we saw.
Yeah, Kevin, he was sort of the missing piece. He's a great fit in the front court alongside of Jokic. His athleticism, his defense, his ability to score inside have really made them a great tandem.
And what about his ability, Stan, to fit in right off the bat and make a difference?
You know, just about anybody can fit in playing with Jokic, Kevin. He makes the game easy.
Well said. Here's Murray up on top, covered by Conley. Murray kicks to Saric. Outside for Murray. Pass to Watson. There's the triple. Julius Randle with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 5. Alexander Walker with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. DiVincenzo passes to Alexander Walker. Back to DiVincenzo. Kept alive. Alexander Walker with the ball. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here's Conley outside. Drills the three-pointer. And now just a 2-point Denver lead.
Well, this is what Mike Conley provides for you. Elite efficiency at the arc.
Reed with the block. And a close game so far for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nuggets, thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Thanks for tuning in.
I like how they've been eating the glass. Figuratively, no one should eat glass.
Just barbecue chicken.
This is
All right, guys, let's swing it over and see what the... Thanks for spending half...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. Jordan is out there with Gordon, and it's Drawford in at the 3 spot, where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting. Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
And it's Gordon missing. And here are the Timberwolves. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Reed. And the layup's good off the glass. Reed's got the lead up to 2 now for Minnesota.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Murray, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Over to the wing. Kicks it out to Gordon. Pass to Murray. From outside the arc. And again, Denver, no good.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Picked by Reed. Alexander Walker. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points. and many other advanced stats as well.
To the middle, it's stolen by Randall. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Finished off the break. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Gordon for 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
The wide open look here for Ingles. Off target from 3-point range. The Nuggets have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Minnesota with the rebound.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Three-pointer, Randall. Drains it from beyond the arc. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
And helping the team space the floor there. Randall with so much more confidence now from the outside.
And there's the whistle. That's going to go on Christian Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
For the Nuggets, John Charles checked in. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Murray. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Reed misses. The Nuggets trail by 4. The shot's good from Westbrook.
Changing ends, Westbrook just moves at a different speed than everyone else, and he runs hard all the time.
Randall. Chanchard grabs the miss. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Strawther. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated.
First team foul. 1 shot. Strawberry.
Now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Edwards passes a little bit. And slam dunk by Gobert.
So strong. Gobert.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
Closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Well, you know, every team is looking for a defensive anchor. Gobert fills that role to perfection.
To the wing right side. Westbrook kicks to Porter. 6 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And finished off by McDaniel.
Well, you can't sleep on McDaniel's athleticism if you're the defense. At 6'9", he can absolutely hammer it home.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Right side, Edwards. Here's Miller. Can't hit from in close. Pickett passes to Porter. It's stolen by Gobert. And here's Edwards from the arc. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Reed is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Edwards loves it in there.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Jokic finds Gordon. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Gobert with a screen on Murray. Here's Edwards. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Murray against DiVincenzo. And here's Jokic outside. Here's Porter. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to DiVincenzo. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, Aaron Gordon able to use all his athleticism on that one.
Minnesota in the lead. Left side, Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Dillingham's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. 4 on the shot clock. And good that time. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
The kick out to Porter. Pass to Jokic over Gobert. And it's Jokic missing.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Shoots from the baseline. Edwards can't hit. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Brown. Defended by Gobert. Jokic passes to Brown. Goes back up. Gobert with the block.
Well, just outstanding positioning and timing by Gobert. He tries to block as many shots as he can.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. So far in the fourth quarter, they belong to 6 points. Gobert finds Edwards. Second shot opportunity, and it's finished off inside by Gobert. Gobert's got the lead up to 4 now for Minnesota. And Murray, here we go. And a wide open look for Porter. And again, Denver no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 7 for the field since the beginning of the fourth. And Edwards with the stop.
Well, once Edwards saw his opening, it was game over. He delights in sticking it to you like this.
And the basket by Gordon.
Coming up big for his squad. Gordon doesn't back down from the big moment.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Wow, these are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite in the clutch.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Julius Randle's checked in for Reed. And Mike Conley subbed in for Dillingham.
Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the arm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
Well, he's an NBA champion, and Porter Jr. knows when to step up.
Got that one up quick.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
There's 39 seconds left in the game. And Gobert kicks to Conley. Edwards passes to Randle. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Edwards dishes to Randle. Over Gordon. Randle no good. And so the Timberwolves take the win. It was a thing. Much appreciated, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony.
involved, Doris. It feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, BA, absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year.
And now Dallas' starting group. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Washington and Gafford the combo inside. And it's Doncic in at the one spot.
There's a savviness innate to Luka Doncic. He has played this game for such a long time. Pick and roll, yeah, that's in my bag.
Edwards against Irving. The three, Randall. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And he hits the first of 3. And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And BA, you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure. This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Doncic with the bucket.
Boy, the deep ball from Luka Doncic. This guy does not lack for confidence.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. I asked him how they plan to deal with Luka Doncic, and he said, look, we all know what Luka can do. He'll get his points, but we can't let him take over. We have to maintain our focus on defense for every minute of all 4 quarters.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Washington, a screen on Randall. Gafford passes to Doncic. There's the triple. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards. Always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Conley against Doncic. All alone. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Doncic.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Edwards with it. Irving picks him up. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Picked by Gobert. From the top of the key. Offensive rebound. Stayed with it, but couldn't get it to fall.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Spins. And here's Doncic outside. Pass to Gafford. On the wing, Irving. McDaniels covering. 5 on the clock. Irving, the pass to Washington. Up and over Conley. And it's Washington missing.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Irving. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, solid work from Kyrie right there. This guy never fears going against bigger players. His shot making too good.
Gobert finds Conley. Outside McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. 1:51 left now in the first quarter. Yep, that one goes.
If you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
Here's Doncic. Out to Thompson. The 3-ball. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Edwards looking for an opening. This one for 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Doncic, good. Doncic has got 7 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. Here's the 3. Conley passes to McDaniels. Offline with a 3. Dallas leading by 7. Irving with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Now Gafford. Doncic with it. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
Here's Edwards. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Doesn't matter where on the floor Anthony Edwards is. That shot mechanic's so pretty, so fluid.
Doncic against Conley. Kicks it to Doncic. Back to Gafford. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Whoa! And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Smart. Get out in front. Finish the break with authority.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position.
How about Klay Thompson, a career average of north of 40%? You better get a hand up when he's in three-point territory.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Doncic outside. Gafford with a screen on Conley. Lets it fly from 18. Tries again. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Most dangerous on the interior. That is Daniel Gafford right there.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Get up, Anthony Edwards!
How about Anthony Edwards? The bounce. Go ahead, Ant.
Grant, as long as the Mavs have Luka Doncic, they'll be a contender in the West.
Yeah, no doubt. Luka is the special guy who can carry a team. He's the MVP candidate year in and year out. And Dallas is just very lucky to have him. Are you serious? That is some power from the point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Here's Irving. It's blocked by Gobert.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Mavericks are making moves to surround Luka and Kyrie with talent. Now they've given up a lot of draft picks, but that's what you do when you have superstars in their prime. With their beefed-up roster, Coach Jason Kidd says, we are deep. This is the first time the Mavs have been deep in a very long time. Brian?
Yeah, I haven't been able to hear that in a while. They've got some players now, Allie.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Washington against Randall. Three-pointer. Deflects the pass. Conley passes to Randall. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Randall's got 5 points.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Doncic with it. He's picked up by Conley. Thompson's shot is off.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. McDaniels from long range. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gafford's got a rebound number 8 here already in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Back to Thompson. Washington, a screen on Randall. The three from Thompson. Oh, and Clay makes that three look so easy. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
The Mavericks lead by 12. Pass to Doncic. Washington a screen to the middle. And Washington powers it through.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
Edwards against Doncic. Fires top of the key. Randall, the pass to Edwards. Oh, Edwards powers it home.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Here's Irving. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
Oh, guys, there are not many strokes more pure than that of Kyrie Irving's.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And Minnesota with some changes. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Ingles comes in for Randall. And it's DiVincenzo in for Anthony Edwards. Dallas has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Here's Lively. Pass to Marshall. For 3. Fires in the triple. Marshall's got his first 3 points of the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Reed, good.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
The Mavericks lead by 15. Here's Hardy, and Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. And for the Wolves, number 9.
Grimes, the pass to Kleba. Here's Grimes. Back to Kleba. Out to the wing. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Conley. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks flanking their chances. Ending the quarter with a thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Thanks.
I think for the Timberwolves, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They have to lock it down.
Thanks for tuning in.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Naz Reid. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Conley in at the point. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Here's Hardy, covered by Alexander-Walker. Pass to Grimes. Clock at 6. Let's go with a 3. Minnesota with a rebound. It's stolen by Lively. To the wing, right side. Here's Hardy. Back to Lively. Out to Kleba. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half, you need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
And you got to give this Dallas front office credit for how they've acquired quality role players, Grant.
Well, BA in particular adding length and athleticism. That's helped them defensively, as well as providing some lob targets for Luka and Kyrie.
Oh, got that one up quick. Marshall's got 6.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
A slam dunk by Reed.
Oh, nice finish from Naz Reid. That's the kind of play that can give your team a spark.
Hardy, the pass to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Ingles. And Grimes pulls it down.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Pass to Hardy. Kleber with a screen. From the wing. And he nails the jumper. And the Mavericks lead by 20.
Taking people to school with moves like that.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. They have no answer defensively inside.
Dallas has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Here's Hardy. Kleber outside. Here's Marshall, 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And up the court they come, the Mavericks on the break. That one goes, count it. Marshall's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Alexander Walker with the bucket.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Pass to Lively. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Basket counts. Timberwolves trail by 19. Outside, DiVincenzo. Now here's Ingles. Beyond the arc. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Hardy, the pass to Lively. 50 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Shot clock at 5. Here's Marshall. Knocks it loose. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. The kick out to Edwards. Off the mark there with a 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Washington. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Irving for 3. Again, the miss by Dallas. And so it's Dallas with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Playing some. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So the Mavericks 5 right now. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Thompson, the small forward. Washington holding down the 4. And it's Gafford in at the 5.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Shannon. Oh, had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't make the 3. Dallas leading by 16. Doncic with it. Inside. And Washington powers it through.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Gobert passes to Randall. Back to Gobert. Pass to Edwards. There's the drive. He gets it in there.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Doncic passes to Irving. Up and in on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Thompson. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. And Edwards with the basket on the assist from Gobert. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
From deep, here's Doncic. Can't sink it. 4th miss out of 9 attempts. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. It's a 16-point game. Randall, the pass to Gobert. Back to Randall. Outside Edwards. Randall, a screen on Doncic. Edwards. Edwards with some muscle.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Doncic passes to Washington. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Washington a screen. Thompson finds Washington. Over Randall. Washington's shot is good.
Now, even with that shoot-first mindset, Klay Thompson willing and able to make a great pass.
Timberwolves trail by 16. For 3, Randall. Mavericks with a rebound. Washington's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside for Randall. From deep. And it's Irving with a rebound. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. A nice shot by Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Mavericks.
And it was dueling 3-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Luka Doncic.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Edwards. Second chance shot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Buries it down low. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Washington outside. Here's Gafford. And Gobert with a block.
Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
6 on the shot clock. Tries the spin move. Shot from the top of the key. And that one's good. Irving. So it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. All
right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce.
Always great to be with you as well, BA. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
And now Dallas' starting group. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. And it's Doncic in a point guard.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
So it's Denver now, after the basket by Dallas. Shot is good by Gordon.
You can't let Gordon have room from outside. I mean, he's more than capable of knocking down those perimeter shots.
And Doncic, here we go. Irving for three. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
He takes it in. Outside for Porter. From outside, off the mark.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
That one a little long.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And what you love about this Denver offense, Graham, by and large, they take good shots.
Oh, they do. Top 5 in field goal percentage over the last 5 seasons. And a lot of that is Jokic delivering the ball to the right guy at the right time.
Doncic's shot is good.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Now here's Jokic. Last game out, he had 38 points. Murray from outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, Murray absolutely has that range. He just needs to find the look he likes, and he'll knock it down.
Doncic against Murray. Pass to Thompson. Fires the three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Love the response from Thompson there. You knew it was going to be about payback for him.
Here's Brown. He's guarded by Irving. Now Murray. And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Gordon. Soft touch off the glass. Gordon's got 5 now.
And Gordon's jumping ability combined with his reach make him a difficult matchup for any defense, especially when he's operating in the post.
Doncic. Good D by Jokic.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Jokic. From downtown. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Michael Malone. We talked about how exhausting it is to go up against Luka Doncic. Coach told me, quote, Luka's probably the toughest cover in the league because no one has been able to figure out a way to stop him. We have to just bring the intensity and do our best to slow him down. It's going to take a team effort to get that done. Back to you, B.A.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Tip of the hat to Irving there. He ignited the break with this underappreciated part of his game. His defense. Quick hands help on both sides of the court.
Porter's shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And 6'10 with laser-accurate quick release. Clark, Michael Porter Jr. can make the game look so easy.
It looks to me like he's really settled into his role, and he's embraced that. And he's worked through his own injury challenges, so there's a level of perseverance and resilience and grit that he's put into his book bag along with that fluid stroke and his athleticism. He's become a better rebounder and a better defender as well. I really like what he's become to this point in his career as a player.
Here's Jokic after the basket by Dallas. Count the basket. Jokic just got his second bucket of the night.
Jokic able to play through contact and seems unstoppable when he's that close to the hole.
Out to Thompson from deep. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Porter with the ball for Denver. They trail by 3. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Dallas has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Pass to Gafford and stolen by Jokic. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gafford. Now here's Murray. Screen by Gordon. 3 seconds left. And the call over the back.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that go into rebounding, guys. You need strength, you need positioning, but I think timing and a nose for the ball, most important. And I think you're right. That's what got him that call, his physicality.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Dallas on top, up 3. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Murray in at the point. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second. And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Thompson against Porter. And here's Jokic outside. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Washington passes to Irving. Washington a screen. Down low. Rebounded by Denver. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
They really struggled to find their footing throughout the night. But towards the end, it got into a flow and almost won it.
Yeah, a lot of character on display, a lot of guts. You're right. Even as shaky as they were, I would guess they felt they let one get away from them.
Thompson outside. Porter with the steal. Pass to Gordon. Back to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Boy, the size, the vertical, the explosiveness. Porter Jr. has all the tools to throw it down.
deep. Here's Doncic. Gordon pulls it in.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Jokic with it. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Gordon. Jokic up top. Pass to Brown. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Graham. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend. And now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Even though he does most of his damage along the perimeter, Thompson can also dial it up inside.
Murray passes to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Washington outside. 4-3. Gets the three to fall. Washington's got himself on the board with a three there.
Corners can be a little suspect for Washington, but he puts a smooth stroke on it this time.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Out to the right wing. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
From the arc. Doncic delivers from range.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Nuggets really believe in Jamal Murray. Coach Michael Malone said, what I want from Jamal is to be himself. If he does that, all the other stuff will take care of itself. But I want him to challenge himself to be a leader and to do the things every day that got him to this point.
Well, Murray will always put in the work. We know that. Good stuff, Allie.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And Porter Jr.'s teammates and coaches love when he hustles. When he does, he makes an impact on D. Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Gafford passes to Thompson. 50 seconds left in the second. Back to Gafford. Doncic outside. Lets it go. Again, Dallas. Knocked loose. Porter looks it over. Gordon outside. Drops in the three. Gordon's got 10 points.
Well, I like the confidence here. Gordon is excellent at realizing when he has room to shoot even before he has the ball. That's what we call seeing a play ahead.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Gafford the screen. Irving the pass to Gafford. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Gafford's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, beautiful dime there by Kyrie. We've seen him improve as a passer since he's been in the league.
His first personal foul. Fourth team foul. Substitution on the court.
Good chance here for Westbrook. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. And Doncic launches from deep. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Denver up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
My bed is the best you can buy, but it ain't as soft as their defense right now. They got to shore up that side of the ball.
Taking a peek now. Thanks for tuning in.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, we've got Maxi Kleba. He's out there with Najee Marshall. Derek Lively is out there with Hardy. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. Lively with a screen on Westbrook. Grimes, the pass to Lively. Here's Marshall. Just 5 to shoot. For the lead. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Denver in the lead. Here's Brown. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brown's got 7.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Out to Kleba. There's the 3. Doesn't go that time. Denver leading by 3. Here's Brown. 7 points in the game. Westbrook, the pass to Watson. To the inside. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's gotten his first points in this one.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Hardy, pounded by Westbrook. Lively with a screen on Westbrook. Hardy, the pass to Lively. Over Jordan. Dallas, no good that time either.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Kleba with it. Guarded now by Watson. Hardy, the pass to Kleba. Here's Hardy. Pass to Grimes. Here's Hardy. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. The Nuggets 3rd.
Well, I thought this team last season was a team that had some beautiful dimes. I mean, they would spread the floor with their ball movement and spacing and player movement. It was a beautiful thing to watch. Nice passes leading the basket.
Chanchar's checked in for Sharage.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Hardy, the pass to Kleba. Chanchar with the rebound.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Pass to Brown. Back to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. The Nuggets need to get one up. Chanchar's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 6. And there's 1:45 left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Marshall, defended by Watson. Marshall passes to Lively. Rebounded by Denver. Westbrook outside. Pass to Brown. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Kleba. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Washington comes in for Kleba. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Marshall. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Hardy. Here's Pickett, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Holmes. Takes the 3. Can't get it to drop. Mavericks trail by 3. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Knocks down the step back J. Doncic has got 12 points.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Oh, had a nice open look right there. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Pass to Gafford. Plenty of space. Rebounded by Pickett. Denver's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Holmes passes to Pickett. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Najee. He's guarded by Gafford. Stolen by Gafford. Now Doncic. Out to Thompson. They get it back. The third quarter comes to a close. It's Denver. They're up by 4. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Then it's Michael Porter. Then it's Murray. And it's Strother in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Murray deciding where to go with it. Pass to Gordon. Who poked away. Stolen by Gafford. Doncic outside to take the lead. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Dallas?
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Irving goes in, and here's Thompson for 3. Great D that time from Porter.
You know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Time to shut the door on this one.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game. Brown's checked in for Denver.
Checking in the game for your Nuggets.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Murray for 3. Doncic grabs the miss. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
One of the most selfless stars in the game. Clay has no problem playing the role of distributor.
Murray's shot is good.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Irving. And he makes it. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Love watching Irving do his work in there. Kyrie's so good and crafty in tight.
And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And Washington powers it through.
And this is not the time to be giving up turnovers. Those points could end up being a deciding factor in this game.
Murray finds Gordon. The 3. And there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist by Gordon. Gordon's got his 3rd assist of the night. Doncic passes to Thompson. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Just 5 on the clock. From deep, here's Doncic. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
Pass to Brown. Back to Murray. Out to Gordon. Outside Murray. Shoots. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gafford's got his 5th rebound in this one. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Washington against Gordon. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
It's a great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Oh, sweet move. Irving. And here's Doncic outside. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Porter, the pass to Murray. Murray can't get that one to fall.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points. That's just not a good look.
And Dallas with possession. They're on a 14-5 run. Spins. Irving, the pass to Washington.
Whatever opening he saw vanish quickly. Got to be more careful with those entry passes.
Here's Brown. He's guarded by Irving. Porter from outside. It falls! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Cash!
Kyrie Irving has simply caught fire.
There's 39 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Outside Murray. Gordon finds Jokic. Back to Gordon. Out to the right wing. Gafford grabs the miss. Doncic outside. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
And there's the drive. The 3 from Washington. Misses there. And so it's Dallas winning this one. They played the alley. Thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in.
feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's Conley in at the point guard position.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
Jokic kicks to Porter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And here is Conley. 9 points last game. Clock at 4. Here's Randall. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
You know, they like Randall to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
Now, here's Jokic. Against Golden State, he was really on his game. Outside, Porter trying to find Jokic, gets it to him. And Jokic throws it down.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down.
Outside for Randall. Gobert dishes to Conley. Offensive rebound. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Back to Edwards. To the inside. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Edwards.
Well, given how tall and lengthy Gobert is, it makes sense why he looks to score inside. Nice bucket there.
Jokic with the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Shooting foul as the... And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Shooting for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert. Taking 2 shots. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Now here's Randall. He's tightly guarded. Edwards against Jokic from downtown. Edwards can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Nikola Jokic, good for 3. Jokic has got 7.
Well, there's no lack of confidence from Jokic behind the arc. He's dangerous from anywhere.
Edwards passes to Randall. Stolen by Gordon. Oh, and here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. Pass to Brown. From the arc. And it's Gordon missing. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jaden McDaniels has become an X factor for the Wolves. Mike Conley says, we know what he does defensively, but the offense that he can bring for us balances our unit. It's much needed. Guys tend not to think of him as an offensive player, but he does have that in his game. Kevin?
But I love the reference to an X factor. He definitely is that. All right, David, thank you.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Gordon, the pass to Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
43 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Over in the corner, McDaniels. A three-pointer is right on target.
And this is something McDaniels continues to work on. Good to see him cash in off the catch.
Murray with it. Conley picks him up. They get it again. The kick out to Porter. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Edwards, that's good.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
The kick out to Porter. Pass to Gordon. Murray outside. Now Jokic launches a three. That one doesn't drop. And that concludes the first quarter of play. But Timberwolves on top. Lead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the center.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Well, you got to put a body on Jokic or he'll torch you on the offensive glass.
Gordon against Randle. Pass to Gobert. Conley with the three. Denver grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And he's good on the three ball. Murray's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And you know, Coach, guys who are really productive, like Jamal Murray, often have turnover issues. But you know what? He really doesn't struggle with that.
No, he doesn't, and that's one of the great things about him, Kevin. He can be that aggressive but stay under control and take care of the ball. Always poised, nothing seems to bother him.
That's an added quality that you don't see with a lot of guys who shoot and score as much as he does. And contact on the shot. So, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Post game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
Shooting for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards. At the line for two. The point is
Pay closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Well, you can tell this team looks to Anthony Edwards to set the tone on the floor. His intensity becomes their intensity. And let me tell you, his intensity is always high.
Gordon kicks to Murray. Here's Jokic. Pass to Brown. Oh, offensive interference.
Offensive interference, no basket.
Timberwolves leading by 6. Here's Gobert. Against the Lakers, he was really on his game. Here's Edwards. And it's finished off by Edwards.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Jokic passes to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Murray's got 6 in the quarter. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Lets the 3 fly. Here's Jokic. Pass to Gordon. Outside Porter. Offline with his 3. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Conley kicks to Randall. And here's Edwards from the arc. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Denver passing it around. Back to Gordon. Outside Porter. Good on the triple. Porter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, this is Porter's go-to shot. He's very proficient from three-point land.
Randall kicks to Gobert. Edwards with it. Now defended by Jokic. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Inside, it's stolen by Gobert. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. And Randall throws it down.
And recognized the change of possession and got in front for the score. Randall just a step ahead on that one.
Pass to Brown. Outside Gordon. Now here's Porter. To the right side. Brown. And again, Denver with the triple.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Back to Edwards. And stolen by Murray.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Elite from the corner. Porter Jr. shoots a much better percentage from this spot.
Gobert the pass to Edwards. Back to Gobert. Good defense by Jokic.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Timberwolves lead by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
And during that first half, and that is a wrap.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. Dario Saric is out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Conley finds Reed. And stolen by Murray. Outside Jordan. Saric outside. The kick out to Porter. Back to Saric. No good. That would have tied it. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Conley. A three. Sinks the three-pointer. Conley's got 6.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And here is McDaniel. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Thursday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Washington Wizards.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Denver making a switch here. Watson's checked in. Jordan finds Watson. No good on the triple. Minnesota leading by 4. Randall surveying the D. And stolen by Watson. Here's Saric, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Saric has got his first points of the night.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to Alexander Walker. To the paint, here's Reed. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Not easy inside there for Reed, but he made something happen.
Conley against Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Jordan a screen on DiVincenzo. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Sets and slips with the best. I mean, DJ mastered pick and roll action back in his days with the Clippers playing with CP3.
Conley the pass to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Murray against Conley. Murray outside. On the top of the key. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Murray's got 10.
Yeah, just look at how under control Murray is with this jump shot.
And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this court.
And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That is his first foul of the game. Minnesota making some changes. Garza's checked in, and it's Joe Ingles in for Randall. Chanchar, the pass to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. For the lead, connects from three-point range.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Garza gets the bucket. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end. And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
For 3, Westbrook. Here's Chanchar. Inside, Watson. No good with the layup. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. The Timberwolves on top, up by 1. And we'll get going. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So on the floor for Minnesota, Miller is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Shannon in at the shooting guard. Shot by Gordon, wide open. The kick out to Westbrook. They get the rebound outside Gordon. And the three off target.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Now DiVincenzo knocks down the three ball.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Jokic kicks to Gordon. Pass to Westbrook. Here's Pickett, back to Westbrook. Jokic with the screen on DiVincenzo. 4 on the clock, and Jokic throws it down.
The defense has had no answer for Nikola Jokic. He's getting whatever he wants out there.
And Reed has it in the corner. Pass to DiVincenzo. And the basket is good. DiVincenzo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Here's Strother. Stolen by Reed. Ingles with the ball. Reed finds DiVincenzo. Back to Reed. Pass to DiVincenzo. No good with the triple. The Nuggets trail by 4. Outside Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
And the defense should know Westbrook will not back down. He goes right into the defender and gets a chance for an and one.
Minnesota's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Randall outside. To the middle. It's deflected. Stolen by Gordon. And now, here comes Gordon leading the break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, that's a great way for Gordon to get contact, putting a lot of physicality behind that drive.
That one drops. He ties it up.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding on it.
McDaniels against Porter. McDaniels passes to Randall. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. To the inside. The power of Jokic. Wow.
Well, we've seen Jokic do this before, coming through in the biggest moments.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Conley dishes to Gobert. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in this game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
All the officials are all over that.
So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
The drive by Gobert. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Great timing by Jokic. Allows him to block that shot.
It's up a three. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got the lead up to 5 now for Denver.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest. Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
And here's Gordon. On the wing, Porter. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter. Murray's checked in for the Nuggets. 52 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Edwards brings so much power to his game inside.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Buries it from outside.
Yeah, nice vision from Gordon. He knew his teammate was there all the way.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over. Wow, these are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite in the clutch.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Jokic. Money!
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Conley's shot is off. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's McDaniels. They grab their own miss. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy.
hard right out of the gates.
Listen, most of these guys in the league have earned their way here, and they are anxious to get underway and start to show the coaches and the fans exactly what they can expect. I love the attitude and commitment.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's McDaniels in at the 3. Now here's Washington. And he can't get that one. McDaniels with some nice D. Edwards with it. Checked by Washington. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels.
There is simply no substitute for what Jaden McDaniels gives you on the defensive end every night. This guy is elite.
These are his first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. And Jason Kidd inking a multi-year contract extension, Doris. He'll remain the Dallas head coach.
Well, B.A., you have to give Jason a ton of credit for the job he's done with this basketball team. And think about it. Your coach is a Hall of Fame level floor general in his own right. And now your best player, Luka Doncic, is an elite point guard. Just a perfect match.
It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Boy, Edwards so good in close. This guy has got touch and strength, everything you could ask for.
Doncic against Conley. Launches it. And Luka Doncic with the 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Conley against Irving. Fires from the wing. And he gets the jumper to drop.
Well, the ability of Conley to be effective at any range means the defense can never relax.
Washington, a screen on Conley. Doncic outside. Irving with it. He's picked up by Conley. 6 to shoot. Gafford passes to Thompson. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Thompson's got his second basket on the night. Randle, a screen on Irving. And it's Randle with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Edwards against Irving. Over to the left wing. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. Connects from downtown. Edwards has got 5 now.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
And Doris, you watch Anthony Edwards year to year. He just keeps reaching a new level.
He wants greatness badly. He's putting in the time, BA, to get there. Anthony Edwards, the shooting, the confidence, the leadership, everything's growing. He's now producing like an MVP. Look out, everybody. Here he comes.
And stolen by Irving. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break.
Anthony Edwards. First personal foul. First team foul.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Washington, a screen on Edwards. Lets it fly. And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws. It's on Anthony Edwards. Gobert passes to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Irving. Back to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
To halt the run. And Doncic with the jam.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Here's McDaniels. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Irving looking around. Washington outside. Irving finds Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Doncic. Minnesota with a rebound. Last time they met in Minneapolis.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
They were forced into tons of sloppy play, and I think they'll be looking to be more composed tonight.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
It's Doncic with a drive, and Gobert with a block.
There is a reason his nickname is the Stifle Tower. Send it back, Rudy.
Yep, count it.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Minnesota. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Minnesota.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Thompson, the small forward, Washington holding down the floor. The two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's Gafford in at the 5 down low. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Edwards against Doncic. Fires from deep.
Well, this is the kind of effort you want to see from Luka Doncic. We know how good he is offensively. Right there playing solid D.
Outside Irving. Out to Thompson. And here's Doncic outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Doncic finds Washington. Thompson with it. 5 on the clock. Off target from outside. The Timberwolves lead by 10. Here's Edwards. Of course, one of the most physical guards in the NBA, Anthony Edwards.
If you want to talk about a prototypical NBA body, it's Anthony Edwards. He's got size, strength, athleticism, but beyond that, he's so skilled. 3-level scorer, versatile on the defensive end, fearless when it matters. Anthony Edwards may be the next face of the league. There is so much to love about Anthony Edwards. He is one of the most skilled young basketball players in the league, but he also happens to be quite charismatic.
Pass to Conley. Outside Edwards. Over Gafford. Minnesota again missing. Mavericks trail by 11. And here's Thompson for 3. Oh, and Klay makes that 3 look so easy.
Klay Thompson, you can't let him get cooking from 3. Boy, this guy's too accurate as a shooter.
Here's Edwards. The kick out to Conley. Randall, the pass to Edwards. Tries yet again. Oh, it's blocked by Washington. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Here's Conley. Just 4 to shoot. Edwards with it. Now Thompson defending. Edwards, that's good.
It took 6 attempts, but he finally hits a shot.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Luka proving he can score from anywhere.
That's a high percentage look for Luka Doncic. He is a menace if he gets that deep.
Edwards, the pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. Left side, Conley. Pass to Edwards. Up and over Doncic. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Edwards got 15 points.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
Doncic outside. Back to Irving. Pulls it from the corner, and he hits the jump shot.
Unbelievable release from Kyrie. Boy, shot ready on the catch.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. They've led by as many as 11. Goes up from the top of the key. Gobert. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. And Gafford gets it to go on the assist from Irving. Gafford's gotten his first basket of the night.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Randall finds Edwards. Back to Randall. Edwards with it. Guarded by Doncic. Gobert with a screen on Irving.
Boy, don't let the small frame fool you. Mike Conley's so tough on the interior.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight. Free throw drops for Conley.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. And it's DiVincenzo in for Edwards. Now here's Gafford. An 11-point game for him in the win against Memphis.
Emphatic finishes are becoming routine for Mr. Gafford.
The Timberwolves lead by 6. And coming off arguably the best season of his career, Dante DiVincenzo on the rise, Doris.
No question about it, B.A. Becoming one of the feared shooters in the game from three-point distance. He's bounced around a little bit, but had his best season on both ends of the floor. This guy is a tough two-way player.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Here's Marshall. Here's Hardy. He's guarded by Conley. Out left to the wing. Lively finds Kleba. Puts up a 3. And Conley grabs the miss.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
For 3, Randall. No good on the shot. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's Minnesota leading by 7. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
The free throw margin says a lot about this game. They're facing a defense that's dug in and looking way too comfortable.
And now an opportunity to check out the old social media feed. Thanks for tuning in.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. We've got Dante DiVincenzo, Naz Reid out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Mike Conley, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 3. So it's Minnesota now after the basket by Dallas. Reid sets a screen. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now Reid. Nice D from Gafford.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Here's Irving. Count it.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Timberwolves lead by 3. Outside, DiVincenzo. Up and over Doncic. Nice shot by DiVincenzo. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And it's Gafford driving in. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Here's Reid. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in the game. Out to Thompson. Washington outside. From outside the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
DiVincenzo, pass to Alexander Walker. Fires the three. And it's Irving with a rebound.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
It's Washington, high post. Back to Thompson. Washington, a screen on Conley. Thompson passes to Washington. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. And if you want to know which players had the most success from distance last season, here they are. Like Conley, third.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year, and the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
Garza's checked in for Minnesota. Ingles comes in for DiVincenzo. Randall on the screen. Lets the three fly. Mike Conley, that one's good. Conley's got 8.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Here's Hardy. And that one's on target from the wing.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Minnesota leading by 3. There's the screen. Conley passes to Ingles. Back to Conley. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. It's stolen by Lively. Here's Hardy. Ingles defending. Hardy, the pass to Lively. Here's Marshall. Pass to Lively. Here's Grimes. The ball's knocked loose. Now Lively. Still without a bucket. Screen by Lively. Shot clock at 5. And he lobs it up top. Fast break, Minnesota. Randall with it. Guarded by Kleba. Blocked. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. The Mavericks making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Here's Dozier. Robbed. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Minnesota has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Kleba against Ingles. That shot off. Oh, great D that time from Kleba. For Dallas, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. To the wing on the left. And that misses. That would have put him up. Here's Marshall. Off target from 3-point range. The Timberwolves have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. And here's Dillingham from the arc. They get it again. Miller. And that one good. Miller's got his first points of the night.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
For 3, Dinwiddie. And the three-pointer goes. And that ties it up.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Here's Shannon. No points yet. The 3 is up. Hardy grabs the board. The Mavericks have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
There's a creativity to the game of Spencer Dinwiddie, just breaking the defense down.
Miller, a screen on Kleba. Ingles from outside. He's off on that one. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Dallas on top, leading by just 2. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason.
It's not going to be easy. Come on. It's not.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Washington with the ball. Picked up by Reed. Pass to Doncic. Thompson against McDaniels. Down low. Here's Washington. And Washington powers it through.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
It's Edwards with a drive. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Irving, the pass to Washington. No good on the triple.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Edwards. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Doncic. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Edwards against Doncic. Puts it up from 15. Edwards can't get that one to fall. The Mavericks have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Gafford with a screen on DiVincenzo. Irving with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. They grab their own miss. Thompson outside. Irving against Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance effort. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltender.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Oh, Edwards, money on the triple.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
DiVincenzo against Doncic. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, there's a mix of touch and power that Luka Doncic brings to the game. You can't take him lightly when he touches the paint.
Edwards looking for an opening. Here's Reed. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got his 6th rebound on the night. Thompson against McDaniels. Washington, a screen on DiVincenzo. Washington outside. Misses the 3. Timberwolves trail by 3. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Randall, he's checked in for Reed. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gafford. Mavericks on D. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th. Edwards finds Gobert.
Wow, tremendous defense by Gafford right there. To get that stop without fouling, that is great work.
Thompson's shot is off. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Gobert. The contact, not enough to bother Gobert at the rim.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Irving, the pass to Thompson. Here he goes. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Klay Thompson, calm and cool under pressure. How about the big bucket from Klay?
Doncic against Edwards. To tie it up. The Mavericks pull it in. Here's Washington. Pass to Thompson. Takes a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And here's Edwards outside. Gafford grabs the miss. This is what it's come down to.
Yes, indeed. A monster possession.
Here's Thompson. Thompson with another miss.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And he buries it. And that one brings him within 1.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Gafford passes to Doncic. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
Such such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
It's stolen by Washington. Gaffer, the open look. And so it's the Mavericks who come out on top here. Boy, a hard-fought. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian.
much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware of it.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. The 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. Now Washington following the three-point attempt by Aaron Gordon. Murray scanning the floor. Kicks it out to Gordon. Here's Brown. Covered by Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. A nice shot by Brown.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Murray against Doncic. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka gonna cook
you. Murray down low, guarded by Doncic. Murray, no good. Doncic left side. In the corner, it's Gafford. Thompson inside the line. Tries again. Gafford passes to Thompson. Gafford sets the pick for Thompson. Takes the 3. Jokic grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk to Jason Kidd.
When it comes to Jamal Murray, coach said it's crucial to make sure his defense doesn't slack off on him. He said Murray is a microwave scorer. He can get hot in a real hurry. Our guys know they have to talk with one another out there, help each other out. Communication is key. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Doncic looking it over. Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Jokic. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Porter passes to Brown. Murray with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Porter against Irving. And that one's good by Porter.
Well, you know, on the inside, Porter is a very skilled player. He understands that you've got to be multi-dimensional, a lot of versatility to your game to be effective inside.
Misses in close. For Denver, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Clark, it has been quite a run for the Nuggets, hasn't it, who have made the playoffs every season since 2019.
And how about this, Kevin? They've only been lower than a 3 seed one time in that span. And that was because Murray missed the season due to injury. They are consistently tough.
Here's Washington. The Nuggets getting the bucket. The 3 for Doncic. And the 3 ball is good. Doncic has got 9 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Gordon kicks to Murray. Brown the pass to Porter. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Jokic. Launches it. Porter, no luck. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And on the way from Irving for 3. Pass to Washington. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. 26 seconds left to play here in the first. For the screen on Murray. The three for Doncic.
Boy, the determination on defense is pretty impressive for Murray. Really doing his best to pester the shooters.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Lets it go from deep. The Mavericks pull it in. They beat the Nuggets during their last encounter in Denver.
Yeah, it was a narrow win, but at that last meeting, I think foul trouble for the other side may have really just tipped the scale and allowed them to escape with the W.
You know, whether it was their smart play or a few whistles that perhaps could have gone either way, when games are tight,
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Porter at small forward. Here's Doncic. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Yep, it counts.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start. Finding a rhythm right now.
Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket for Murray. Nikola Jokic, Clark, is as skilled a big as we have seen. And when he has the ball, he can really affect the opposition.
Yeah, he's such a great passer, and he's got tremendous size. I mean, people forget because he's pretty nimble and agile that he's, you know, right at 7 feet tall, 7'1", with really long arms. So he's a problem just from the size standpoint. Then you factor in his otherworldly skills as a passer, as a shot maker, as a basketball player. And now you've got something that's as unique as we've seen in, I think, the history of the game.
For 3, Murray. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Pocket 6. Here's Porter. And he lays it straight in. 6 points for Michael Porter.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. Getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
Doncic against Murray. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Mavericks have been much improved defensively. Coach Jason Kidd says when you're leaning on Luka offensively to deliver, and he does, you have to be able to cover him. Not just him, but Kyrie. The focus on playing defense and protecting one another is at a high right now. It can't just be 3 guys. It has to be all 5. Kevin?
It is, David. You're right. It's a team game. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Thompson against Porter. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Good. And a nice assist from Porter. Now just a 1-point Maverick lead. And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those 2 guys.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Denver. Peyton Watson comes in for Porter. Murray against Gafford. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from DeAndre Jordan.
Really rock-solid decision-making from Murray, assessing the situation and then making the precise pass at the right time.
Washington sets the pick for Thompson. And there's the whistle. That's going to go on Christian Brown. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. That'll be a 5-second call.
And they also showed up defensively. Top 5 in terms of opponent field goal percentage. They really won a lot of games on that side of the floor.
And you just brought up their assists. They worked the ball around so well. Their offense last season revolved around their passing game. Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for the Mavericks. Murray outside. Down low. Here's Brown. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they trust Murray to get the ball where it needs to go.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throw tonight.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
Here's Denver now. They're on an 11-3 run. Clark, as you look at the career of Aaron Gordon, he has blossomed into an elite role player.
Yeah, and I love the fact that he's done that. He's embraced his role. He's embraced taking fewer shots and playing more defense and getting on the glass more and making hustle plays. Not everybody would do what Aaron has done. It's a credit to him that he's been able to, again, embrace, not just accept, but embrace the role that he serves for that championship team.
Pass to Watson, puts up a deep three. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
The Nuggets leading by 4. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and the basket by Gordon.
And Gordon is a guy who is going to take advantage of these drives to the basket, just feast on it. He's got a killer mindset.
Here's Hardy. Nice jump shot. Good.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Murray outside. Pass to Brown. Back to Murray. Misses the 3. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Nuggets ahead, up by 4. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Please direct your attention.
They're getting bullied on the defensive end. Punch in the mouth, kicked in the teeth, but they're still standing. That says something.
And now, not a bad time. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Big man on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And though the Nuggets have some excellent outside shooters, Clark, they've been more prolific inside the arc the last couple years.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, they were an extreme example of that, Kevin. First in the league in 2-point attempts, and then dead last, almost dead last, in 3-point attempts. Not what most people would think when looking at the Nuggets.
Doncic passes to Gafford. Misses from short range. Denver leading by 3. Gordon with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Sharch dishes to Murray. Gafford with the steal. And on the way from Irving for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Murray outside. Pass to Strother. To the middle. Here's Gordon. Takes it off the glass. And now a 5-point Nugget lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Irving. Thompson outside. Washington sets the pick for Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Irving against Gordon. It's tipped and stolen by Gordon. Pass to Strother. Over Thompson. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Dallas has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Count it. With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they've got to be able to shoot and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and roll.
Thompson finds Irving. Gafford with the ball. Westbrook with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver from past the arc. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 9.
I love seeing Westbrook share the ball like this. Excellent pass that time.
Doncic passes to Thompson. Gafford is screen on Porter. On the wing, Thompson. Guarded by Porter. Thompson misses. The Nuggets leading by 3. It's tipped. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Gafford. Doncic right side. Another shot into the lane. Shot clock at 5. Irving kicks to Gafford. Takes a 3. And Brown pulls it down. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
Washington, that's good.
Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
Brown, the pass to Jokic. Jokic makes it look easy inside.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Doncic with it. Westbrook picks him up. Outside Irving. Gafford, high post. Pass to Doncic. Denver grabs the miss.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And here's Jokic. He's got 9. Here's Chunjong. And that one released in time, but no good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Nuggets. Moments ago from the huddle. Let's look.
We have to make a stand defensively, fellas.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with. Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Holmes in at the 4 slot. Irving for 3. Cranes the three-pointer.
Doesn't matter if he's well guarded or not. Kyrie knocking it down from deep.
Denver's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Thompson passes to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Westbrook against Doncic. Westbrook with the block.
Hey, the athleticism of Westbrook not only on display offensively, he can throw shots out of there too.
And he gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Thompson for 3. Offensive rebound. Washington inside. Holmes on him. Thompson from long range.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
Jokic finds Westbrook. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Over in the corner, Doncic. The 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Westbrook passes to Jokic. Porter with the screen for Jokic. Inside. And finished off by Porter.
Porter Jr. showing off the versatility, setting the screen that time before rolling for the hoop.
On the wing, Irving. Fires the 3. Dallas, no good that time either.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Over in the corner, Doncic. Washington against Holmes. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
Pressure gets to some people, bothers them, but not Washington. Tremendous concentration in that big moment.
Aaron Gordon is checking in for the Nuggets. Jamal Murray comes in for Russell Westbrook. Porter with the screen for Gordon. The tray. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 4. Shoots the 3. It's good from long range.
Fantastic to see Klay Thompson deliver when his team needs a basket most.
Pass to Jokic for the 3. Flexing that range, Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, and such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
For the screen on Murray. Murray against Doncic. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Nuggets leading by 4. Now Jokic. Pass to Gordon. Back to Jokic. Outside Gordon. Beyond the arc. Mavericks with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Gafford.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
The deep 3 from Murray. The Nuggets get it back in a new 14. With the teardrop. And another shot. Pass to Brown. Lets it go with a 3. Murray, no good. Here's Dallas. Gafford finds Doncic. Now Washington.
No matter the situation, Washington up for the challenge.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. There's 10 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Murray outside. Oh, off target. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And Jason Kidd has called timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Shot from the inbound. It falls!
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
So it's an Aero victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the... Thanks so much, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg,